Welcome. Welcome to American Alpha Male. I'm glad you're here. Blessed that you're here. All I ask that you do is participate in the question I'm going to ask. Give me some feedback. Let me know what y'all like. Let me know your dislikes. Hold on. I got to get rid of those zombies. If you had one superpower, what would it be? And how often could you use it? That's a little different, ain't it? Because a lot of superpowers where they can just fly. Well, if you could fly, how often could you fly? I don't know, bro. I've always thought to myself, when I'm flying, I don't think if I was a person like Superman that I would fly like this. I think I'd fly like this. Rise, go forward and stuff like that. But it is what it is. Nobody likes to show off. But Nash, the man who rides in a Bugatti, the man who has all the gold, who has the rings, who has all the beautiful women, he's not showing off. That's inspiring. Nobody likes to show off. Nash, are you telling me that these ostentatious individuals, those aren't show-offs? No, they're not. Those type of people, they should be inspiring you. You should see that beautiful woman next to this dude over here and go, I need to be like that. I need to have that. What does he have that makes these women want him? And how do I exude that? It's not the gold. It's not the car. It's not the money they throw. It's the fact that they have it, that they woke up, convinced themselves one day that they were going to go and get it, and they got it. That's why we're not bashing those type of men. Nobody likes to show off. There is a law in the 48 Laws of Power that specifically talks about the show off. We know which one that is. It's the very first one. Never outshine the master. When you show off, what you're really telling people around you, that you're inferior to me. What you're really telling people around you, I don't respect you. You're less than. When you're showing off, really what you're trying to do is say, look at my greatness, embrace me. That's not how it goes. Nobody likes to show off. Because the show off is doing it for the wrong reasons. It's not doing it to inspire. No. The show off is only doing it to show y'all that he can do it, you can't do it. Ha, 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 ha. The show off doesn't even understand. The show off could be manipulated. How do I manipulate a show off? Hey, Johnny Shine. What's going on, man? Johnny Shine, man. Like you to meet all my people. I told them all great things about you, man. How you the man. You got all the money and everything like that. You be taking care of everything. Ain't that right, Johnny Shine? Johnny Shine. Yeah, I do that. Johnny Shine, you want to get us some drinks? Absolutely, man. I got it. I got big money. Ladies, how y'all doing? You need a guy like Johnny Shine. I'm always on time. We don't want a Johnny Shine. The Johnny Shine is a damn zombie, and he doesn't even know it. Why? Because he's fallen into the pattern of stupidity, of dumb behavior. Johnny Shine ain't never going to be looked at and said, we want to be like him. Johnny Shine is so caught up with ego that it can have its own planet like they did in Guardians of the Galaxy. See, Johnny Shine is scared. Johnny Shine is alone in a room full of millionaires. Johnny Shine's ideas, as good as they may be, they're rooted in scarcity of loneliness. See, I have an unhealthy fear of being broke. Johnny Shine will never understand that. Johnny Shine only understands that Johnny Shine is one of the worst type of human beings, but he's a mass producer. You never outshine the master. And the story that they tell, I'm just going to paraphrase it. It was a guy who wanted a position in the king's chamber. And what ends up happening is this man decided to throw a lavish party and do all of these things and stuff like that. And he pissed off the king. The king set him up. The king set him up so bad that the man ended up getting arrested and dying. And the king hired somebody who wasn't going to outshine him. A dull person who didn't throw crazy parties. Allowed the king to throw those crazy parties. The man arrested was such a Johnny Shine because he thought that's how you get loyalty. And ended up dying off alone. See, Johnny Shines like that, they don't work. They'll work for themselves. They'll work for the affections of others, but they won't have anything. Let me tell you something. The way in which you come up in these companies, you just become more valuable. That's it. I had a job from where I came up from $13 an hour to $20 an hour. This was years ago. In less than a year. I never bragged about it. All I did was did the hard work, got all the overtime that I could, and became more valuable to the company because I asked the manager, since you hired me, how can I make you look good? And make sure that this partnership keeps on going up. Because I want to make the most money that I can at this position. How do I do that? Why did I say I need to make the most money at this position that I can? Because what it did was it allowed the manager to say, he's not after me. He wants to empower his position so that we can't fire him. And if we can't fire him, that's because he works hard. He busts his ass and he gets straight to it. That's who you have to be. And at the end of the day, isn't that who you want to be? Do not become Johnny Shine. Johnny Shine is the man who walks to the job site, talks about everything, works minimal, and the minimal stuff that he does, he needs high praise. He has to have the highest praise. He cannot stand the small praise. When the bosses come around, he's one of the ones, if we digging ditches, while everybody else is just focused. Because Johnny Shine thinks that smile is going to warm the bosses. And if the bosses get warmed by Johnny Shine can come on over and talk with the bosses for a potential upgrade. Not knowing the bosses value dedication and hard work. They run hand in hand. See, Johnny Shine could never sit there and make it work for himself because Johnny Shine is a moron. How did Johnny Shine become a moron? Johnny Shine became a moron because one day Johnny Shine did something that caught the attention of others. And they praised him. That praise filled him up with such a fire that he had to exude it, and he wanted to go for that praise again. But the problem with Johnny Shine is that's just like catching that dragon. You never get it again. So they try to go bigger and bigger and bigger. And before you know it, Johnny Shine is sitting up here dull as hell. Nobody likes the show off. Every time I see you, you had to be loud. Every time I see you, we had to hear about your moves and your motives and what you're doing behind it and stuff like that. We don't want it. We don't need it. We don't care. If we cared about you, then yeah, we would give a damn. But nobody wants that individual around them. For Johnny Shine, he thinks and he believes the bullshit that he tells himself. Johnny Shine doesn't even know this. But we'll let Johnny Shine know in this real quick second. Johnny Shine can be replaced. When you're that person who's hardworking, overly dedicated, everything you said you were going to do, you're going to do, you did it. That's what it's supposed to be. That's how it needs to be done. If you're not willing to be that person and you can't be that person, what the hell are you needed for? If we're going to be honest with you, when we build something up, all of us need to be special, not just you. It's the person who takes the less that gets the most. When you win, you give credit to everybody else. You don't take the credit. I don't care if you hit the last shot, if you thrown the game-winning pass, if you caught the damn game-winning ball, if you struck out the person, if you smacked in the right goal. Hell, if you got a hole-in-one on a final hole. We don't want it. We don't want the praise. Give the praise back. Be like Keanu Reeves. When he sits and he talks about everything, he minimalizes his performance enough, not too much. If you minimalize your performance too much, people think that they can do it and they can't. All you need to say is, man, we worked hard to get in this position. I'm glad I was able to execute. Shout out to the team. The team helped me be in this position. I'm just glad that they have that much faith in me. You see how that works? Work it that way. Johnny Shine will sit up here and, man, I woke up 4 a.m. and did all this and everything and made these sacrifices and stuff like that so I could put myself in this position, and I executed and I did it. Let me tell you something. Whoever you think the greatest whatever at anything always had a team. They always had a coach. They always had somebody that was helping them enhance and sharpen their skills. They never did it by themselves. Whatever top-ranked basketball player that you may call out, top-ranked football player, top-ranked baseball player, top-ranked golfer, top-ranked hockey player, top-ranked boxer, top-ranked martial artist, still has a team. The boxer has to spar to make sure that his hands are still right. Floyd Mayweather, Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson. These men, they had coaches. They had to spar. Even when they were the greatest of their sports at the particular time, they still had to spar against other people just to make sure they got it. Oh, and Floyd fought bigger people, by the way. You may get mad at Floyd Mayweather because of how he does stuff, because within how he does shit, he became a Johnny Shine. That's why people don't like him. Because all it seems to be is about me. What about the team? Now he's looking a little better because he's showing you the family side of him, what really matters. But he became a Johnny Shine for a reason, because his reason for being a Johnny Shine created an illusion that actually was true, that nobody who stepped in that ring with him could beat him. Undefeated. TBE, the best ever. But exactly that reason, that's why people wanted to see him lose. When Muhammad Ali yells, "I'm the greatest," it's hard to say he wasn't. Not because of his record, but because of how he did it, and he wasn't a Johnny Shine. He had a whole entire cause behind him. Even Mike Tyson wasn't a Johnny Shine. We like what he did in that ring. We liked how down to earth that he was when he came out of that ring. That was the thing that we liked. Once they stopped doing what they were doing, who they were outside of that, that's who we became to like. Well, we started to become the light. Pardon me. Don't outshine the master. Nobody likes to show off. You don't want to make people lesser than around you. You don't. Because if they feel less than you, they'll devalue themselves. And if they devalue themselves, they don't value life. And if they don't value life, they will kill you in any way that they want to. They will kill your image. They will kill your promotion. They will kill you physically, mentally, or try to get you spiritually. They will slander you. They will come for you. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. These individuals are not the individuals that you want around you, and you do not want to be the individual that draws these people in. Looking at that movie, what was it, Paid in Full or Belly? I think it was Belly, where dude was sitting there eating a banana saying, I don't like that shit. You're going to have individuals like that depending on how you are. Make sure that you're taking care of your people so in secret, they're still defending you. Oh, that's not that man's character. Man, you crazy. That's a good man. You ever heard somebody speak like that? And when they spoke like that around you, it kind of made you turn your opinion about them around, or at least you weren't so harsh on them. Do not, I repeat, do not become that person. You owe it to yourself to praise others so that they'll praise you. Don't minimize your accomplishments. Don't tear down your talents. That's horrible. But the way in which you do it will invite people to be with you, will allow people to say, man, you one of the best people that we've ever had. And at the end of the day, isn't that what you want? There's a blessing coming if you can get it. But blessings typically don't happen for the most evil and demonic individuals. Those are called curses. Johnny Shine is cursed because of what Johnny Shine took as value. Johnny Shine can't work in the real world with the rest of us because Johnny Shine will have his lunch taken. Whether they physically take it or they steal it from him. Johnny Shine can't stop wondering why the world just won't appreciate him, why the world just doesn't like him. The show off doesn't work. It never has. We remember people like Deshaun Jackson, played for the Eagles. They won the championship after he left because he was a Johnny Shine on that field. Great football player, like him personally. He used to run the football. One day he ran the football, hit a touchdown, but didn't hit the touchdown, dropped the ball before he even crossed the line. It's the Johnny Shines that's ruining a lot of stuff. Nobody gets mad if you run the ball and hit somebody and you get first down and you go first down. The problem is you get first down and you get to dancing and everything like that and all that. It's just a first down. That's your job. That's your job. If you work hard for it, shine, but not too much. I remember throwing a touchdown. Boom. Touchdown good. Laughed myself a good one because of the catch that he made. And that was that. Shine together with people. Don't shine on them. Because when you dim down your light, you will never brighten anybody else's. And if you can't brighten anybody else's, they'll steal the star from the sky. Catch you on the next video.